good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'm just playing this game because yeah. Um, what I want to talk about is really, I just thought of this while I was like walking around in my house while I was on vacation. Literally, if you think about it, if you think about it, most schools when they teach history in America, they teach you about like wars and all that stuff, about like almost being a civil politician and stuff like that, about what you should not do. But literally, they don't specify what you should not do or what you should not be able to do. Because politicians, they know the history of America, but they don't listen to the history of America. You have politicians who have histories in other countries, but don't listen. And then you have schools like basically they talk about one side of history instead of talking about multiple sides of history. Literally, they want to talk about like racism and all that stuff. Yeah, racism was very important in history, but literally talking about it or like just talking about it all the time ain't gonna change worth anything. It happened. Let's lead on with our new life. Like, yeah, make it important, make it known to people, but don't just keep on showing us it and thinking that we don't know, we don't care. No, we do care. It's just that every time we have to hear this stuff over and over again. And literally, some of us are sick and tired of learning about it. Or like, it's that one topic that almost everybody talks about. Even if you're not the history teacher or you're not supposed to teach us it. I know what I'm doing. kind of confusing when you have like it's kind of like hard in school where you basically are learning the same subject over and over and over. And literally, sometimes teach us about the rules and regulations of laws. But literally, I wish that schools teach you a lot of things instead of teaching you one basic thing. Like they don't teach you subjects that you need to know if you're gonna live your life, or if you're gonna protect yourself, or if you're gonna have friends or gonna take care of yourself. They don't teach you most things. They basically leave you with the subject that they feel is the most important. It's not accurate. You're not supposed to leave us with something that is not gonna help us with our life, or help us with our acumen, or help us with finding a job, or help us get work. like literally, there's certain things that we need to know before we become true adults. Like how to talk to not your boss, but how to talk to your colleagues, how to communicate well. And literally, I'm in a school where I'm doing that and stuff like that. But sometimes I feel like my teachers or the staff members in my school treat me differently afterwards after they like, oh yeah, I can do more things than other students. It's not like my parents taught me all of this. It's just that I just try to do my best, try to focus on myself, try to somewhat self-reflect and stuff like that. And I like to boss people around. I can't. Like, sometimes when you're doing the wrong thing, I cannot but point it out or show you what you could be doing correctly. Yeah, I like to help people here and there.